Hello friends, and welcome to Restaurant Recipe Recreations, a channel dedicated to teaching you how to create your favorite recipes from the most popular restaurants. I recently posted a poll on my channel asking you, the viewer, what restaurant you would like me to feature in my next upcoming video. And by a pretty substantially large margin, Red Lobster won the race. And because I consider this channel to be your channel and not mine, Red Lobster it is. And so in this video, I'm going to teach you how to recreate the Parrot coconut shrimp appetizer from Red Lobster, which also happens to be a viewer request. So this video goes out to Robert. Robert, I hope you enjoy the video. And of course, I feel like if Red Lobster is good enough for Queen Beyonce, then it's certainly good enough for me. And I wonder how many of you are Googling that reference right now. That is, of course, if you keep your keyboard up by your lips. Okay, I have to admit, that was not an original joke. I stole that one from Dane Cook, back when he was funny. Let's go ahead and get started with the Parrot coconut shrimp from Red Lobster. What you're going to need for this recipe are 12 jumbo shrimp. You're also going to need canned pineapple tidbits, panko breadcrumb, unsweetened shaved coconut, sour cream, liquid pina colada mix, of course because I'm in Florida, I like the Taste of Florida brand, and Parrot Bay coconut rum, 90 proof. You're also going to need sugar, canola oil, flour, milk, and salt. All right, let's get started. But before we do, I would like to ask that if you're enjoying this channel, if you find this channel fun, if you find this channel informative, but most importantly, if I'm bringing you value by teaching you how to recreate your favorite restaurant recipes in your own home, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. And if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up as well. So let's start with the pina colada dipping sauce. Okay, so super simple on this dipping sauce. I feel like this is really what separates this coconut shrimp from other restaurant coconut shrimp. It's this pina colada dipping sauce. People just go crazy over it. Start with 1 cup of sour cream, 1/3 cup of liquid, not frozen, pina colada mix, 1/3 cup of drained canned pineapple tidbits, and 1.5 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And mix all 4 ingredients very well. By the way, I apologize for the sound of my voice today. I'm battling a little bit of a cold, but the show must go on. I'm certain that my regular viewers think that my normal voice, which is an unfortunate mix of Southern meets Midwestern, sounds as eloquent as a canary singing. But don't worry, I expect to be back there soon. Transfer this to a smaller bowl if you'd like to, stick it in the refrigerator, and then we're going to prepare and deep fry the coconut shrimp. Okay, first we need to shell and devein your shrimp if necessary. My shrimp happens to be deveined already, which means that the dark vein down the back of the shrimp has been removed. You always want to make sure that you devein your shrimp, because the vein of a shrimp is not really the shrimp's vein, it's the intestinal tract. And we all know what goes into the intestinal tract. So leave the tail on, and then we're going to butterfly the shrimp, which means cut ever so slightly down the back of the shrimp, but make sure not to go through to the other side so that your shrimp looks like so. Again, leave your tails on. So in your medium-sized bowl, add 1 1/4 cup of flour. Add 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Add 1.5 cups of whole milk and 3 tablespoons of your Parrot Bay coconut rum. And now whisk the batter until it is smooth. So to batter your shrimp for deep frying, in an empty bowl right next to your shrimp and between the batter, add another cup of flour. And then in this bowl, add 1 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut and 1.5 cups of unseasoned panko breadcrumb, which is a Japanese breadcrumb. And toss the coconut and the panko breadcrumb together so that they're well incorporated. take a few of your shrimp, toss them around in the flour, stick them in the batter and make sure that they're well coated in the batter. This is the fun part, but the messy part. And then drop them into the coconut and panko breadcrumb. Roll them around to make sure that they're coated well. And now just set them off to the side until they get deep fried. Once your shrimp has been battered and crusted, stick them in the freezer until your fry oil has come up to temp. In your wok or a very deep fry pan, make sure that you add about 2 inches of canola oil. And you need this oil to come up to between 350 and 375 degrees. Any temperature less than 350 degrees will give you greasy fried shrimp, and any temperature above 375 degrees will burn your shrimp. Also get yourself a drainage rack close by to where you're going to be frying and take your shrimp out of the freezer. Using a meat thermometer, test your oil and see if it's between 350 and 375. If it is, you are ready to deep fry the shrimp. Working in small batches, carefully drop your shrimp into the fry oil. Deep fry the shrimp for about 2 minutes until the crust becomes a nice crispy golden brown. Don't move them around in the fry oil too much because you don't want to knock off the crispy coconut topping. And then lay them off to the side on your drainage rack. And repeat the process with the remainder of your shrimp. All right, my friends, you know what time it is. The only thing left to do is serve it up and enjoy. Now you can clearly see that I have more here than just the dozen that I started out with, but that's because I'm having some friends over for lunch today, and this is what I'm going to be serving as an appetizer. So if you want to make more than a dozen, just go ahead and double the recipe. It works out perfectly. And if you're crazy about coconut shrimp, check out my Outback Steakhouse coconut shrimp video. You can find the link up here, or I don't know, whatever. You get the point. And you'll have plenty of rum and mix left over to make yourself some pina coladas to enjoy with your pina colada shrimp. All right, so let's do this. I'll tell you what, it's that pina colada dipping sauce. Makes all the difference. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Robert, for your request and your recommendation. This is delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until I see you all again, make it an awesome, awesome day, everyone. I love you. Cheers.